ba ba dooby da boo da. So today we're going to be ear training with the lick because why not? Stick around. Hey everybody, Chris G here from positivelyprogressing.com, coming at you with a lesson that's going to help your ear training and help you play what you hear. We're all familiar with the lick, right? Booba dooby da boo da. You know the one. So we're using the lick in a specific way today to play what we are hearing in our head and to train our ears and connect us with our instruments, no matter what you play. If you play a piano or a guitar or a bass or any instrument where you don't have to actually put your mouth onto a mouthpiece and blow into it, you are at an advantage here because you can sing and play at the same time. For all you other people out there that have to blow into anything, whether it be a tuba, saxophone, trumpet, oboe. If there's any oboe players out there, hit me up. That would be rad if you're playing jazz oboe. So if you do blow into a mouthpiece, then this is going to work a little bit differently for you because we have to sing separately than when we play. So we are connecting our voice and our instrument by singing and then playing. This is so important to jazz musicians because we need to hear what we are going to play before we even play it. We need to hear it in our aural, A-U-R-A-L. We need to hear it as an aural language to be able to put it out on the instrument accurately. All these people that are just sound so flawless all the time on their albums or live, it's because they have this technique down so well where they know exactly what they're going to play every time they put their instrument in their mouth. They can just play it. You might hear a lot of musicians that do play piano or guitar or something. You may every so often hear them kind of mumbling or like singing along with the instrument. That's because they already know what they're going to play. They have this aural capability and they have it so masterful. They have it mastered, which is why they are some of the greats, right? So singing is important. Even if you feel like you don't have a good voice. I sure don't have a good voice. I'm not a singer, but I do this in order to master that aural language in my head so I can put it out on my horn and be accurate when I'm playing with others and I'm not just regurgitating a bunch of garbage and just moving my fingers real fast. That's not, this is focused practice. This is going to help you be more accurate on your instrument and express yourself the way you want to express yourself, not just because you know a B flat sounds cool over a G7. You want to be able to know what that sounds like over a G7 before you even play it because you choose to play that note and it's in your aural language. So how do we build this aural language? How do we start developing that? Well, that's what I'm going to show you right now. So we're going to start with the lick. If you don't know the lick, your first assignment is to transcribe the lick right now. It's going to be very easy. I promise you'll be able to do it. So the first thing we're going to do, we want to get a relative pitch, a relative note. Unless you have perfect pitch, then you're good. We're going to start with D concert. So here's D concert. Da da. And then we're going to sing the lick. Da 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 do da. Ba ba do ba da do da. Sing it as slow as you need to sing it to make sure it's accurate. Another thing I'm doing, and you can't really see it, but I'm fingering along. So da 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 do da. So I'm fingering along with my instrument. Now it's going to look different with every instrument, but when you finger along with your instrument and sing at the same time, then you're getting even more connection from your ear to your instrument because you're singing what note's going to play before you even play it. So you already know da 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 do da. You already know that what's going to come out, and your fingers already know what to do because your brain's telling it. So we're improving the synapse from our brain to our instrument and our ear to our voice. All this stuff is happening. The brain is doing so much right now. It's literally mind-blowing. Don't worry about putting a metronome on yet. Don't worry about a tempo. Don't worry about keeping stuff in time. This is more focused on developing your ears and your aural language, and this is also called audiation, being able to hear something in your head and expressing it on your instrument or singing it accurately. So now that we've sang it, da 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 do da, and we fingered along when we did that, boo ba boo da da do da. Now we put the horn in our mouth and we play it, and it should be accurate and it should be perfect. That easy, believe it or not. So what do we do from here? Well, first things first, I would transpose this in all 12 keys. So we got the original line, boo ba doo dee da boo da. Let's go up a half step. Do da da dee da doo da. So I sang along and I fingered along with my instrument, and now I'm going to play it. We can go up another half step. Da 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 dee da doo da. So we don't need to go through all 12 keys. That was probably one key too many, but you get the idea. So you're really reinforcing the sound into your ear, into your aural language, which is really developing a closer connection with you and your instrument. Super, super important for jazz improvisers and musicians in general playing any type of music. It doesn't have to be jazz. It can be blues, it can be rock, it can be pop, it can be anything. But you want to know what you're going to play before you play it, because that makes a huge difference in the way that you can express yourself. So get creative with it. Don't just stop right there transposing it in all 12 keys. Change the rhythm. Listen to the LICC video. I'll link it below. It's got like 2 million views or more, probably more. See how people are fitting this into their playing, and start changing it around. Maybe you change the rhythm. Maybe you, instead of playing it chromatically ascending or descending, maybe you played in fourths, or you played in minor thirds, or you played in whole steps. The sky is the limit, right? Just like music, it's an endless journey. So this is another path that you can take to practice your aural language if that's what you feel like you really need help with. This takes, 5, 10, 20 minutes a day. If you're strapped for time and you really need to do something, this is something that is a great way to be very productive and focused in your practice, and you're doing a lot of things all at once. Like I said, we're doing ear training, we're developing our aural language, and we're connecting our mind and our ear to our horn, whatever that horn may be or that instrument may be. And that's so valuable. So then the next thing you do is you maybe add a metronome or add a drum beat to it and start seeing where it takes you. Really good to start with short lines, 4 to 8 notes, and really hitting each pitch. The more you do this, the better you're gonna get at really knowing where things lie on your instrument. You're gonna start being able to hear things before you play them all the time. It just takes a little bit to click, but once it happens, it's very powerful. People are gonna be amazed by your playing, I promise you that. So that's your assignment. If you haven't learned the lick already, go learn the lick. Start playing it, singing it first, fingering along on your instrument, and then playing it. And then play it in all 12 keys, and then go and evolve it into what you want, what you're hearing, because then you can let your ears guide you to where you want to go, okay? Awesome. That's the lesson for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always positive, always progressing. Until next time, you guys take care and have a great day. Bye.